the very beginning of, mi amor?
Spanakopita without philo. I don't know how you say this in English.
Philo, this is special type of...
Well, dough,
Dough.
With no dough. So Spanakopita without dough. This is what we're going to do today. Okay, so we have cut the onions, dry onion and a fresh onion. And also I put some leek. And
Big leek. Latvians say puravi.
Puravi.
Yes.
Brašo we say in Greece.
Brašo, okay.
Brašo, yes. And we put it in oil and we let it fry a bit. And then I have put some fresh lettuce, many kinds of lettuce actually. Greens, yes. Marulha. And then, of course, the spinach.
Yeah, because this is Spanakopita means spinach. Right?
Yes, but you can make it in different variations.
I wanna add from myself, it's not the kitchen. This is sacred, special part of this special place, which is called Inner Flow, Athens, Greece. Mia's special studio.
A community work. And that's why we're also here. I also sometimes stay here, and now with my dear friend Baiba, especially now that I would like her to get the highest care and
it is highest
care and good energy, because Inner Flow has amazing energy. So I put all kinds of greens inside, but I will also not make the philo, the dough on top.
Yeah.
So that's why I will put, you will see later, whole grain flour.
Okay. Next part, miamu.
Hello.
Spanakopita.
So the Spanakopita without dough, okay? We have this spinach. As we said before, we have put leek inside. We have put lettuce. We have put spearmint. We have put oregano. We have put fresh and dry onion.
Cardamom, you said.
Cardamom. I put cardamom everywhere because I am my mother and my father. They are from Pondos and Asia Minor. So we usually do these things, and we usually use our hands. So I'm going to use my hands for the next part. Okay, and please do not ask me actually if the portions, because I can't tell you about the portions.
We go by flow, Miss Inner Flow.
Well, yes, and as my grandma from Asia Minor, my Yaya Katina, she has told me, you do everything with the eye, the smell, your senses, and of course your hands.
This is what I do too.
It's really important to use all of these things. Yes. Okay, so we are using flour. You can use any kind of flour you like. I have done it many times with coconut flour, also almond flour. If you don't want, gluten or But now I have this nice little flour here, Greek flour. I don't want, the labels, because they should give us money.
They should give us money. We don't mind, but
we don't mind.
We don't mind.
So anyway, this is oliki sal. This is whole grain flour. So
pilngraudu milti, dārgie latviešu draugi, spināti, zaļumi, piparmētra, kārdamons, oregano, un tagad pilngraudu milti, bet var visādus miltus.
So I put this flour, and if the flour does not have baking powder, so it can, come up, you put extra baking powder.
Okay.
This flour has baking powder, so it has something inside.
Cepamais pulveris var būt klāt.
Okay, and we put eggs, but of course, this you can do it without eggs and without dairy products. But
sometimes I meet that there is feta cheese inside.
Yes, we will put feta cheese inside. And actually, you can put any kind of cheese inside, but mostly feta cheese or anthopiro is great.
Okay. So we add here some yogurt, we add more flour, and
More
we
flour.
mixed all this
Until
together.
it's kind of
More solid.
More solid, yes.
Yes.
And what I want to say is that these pies were first made from the northern part of Greece, where they were very poor, and during the wars and everything, they didn't have some materials. Anyway, and it's back then. I mean, my ex-mother-in-law, Athena, her name was. She was from Trikala. And they have a great pita there with corn flour.
Pita ar kukurūzas miltiem, yes.
Yes, and it's amazing. They call it bobota. And bobota, they did this with corn flour, and they would make any kind of pie actually, but mostly, they put any kind of greens and herbs.
Yeah.
So it's amazing what you can do. I mean, I used to see her open the dough, make the dough, and it was amazing. You cannot imagine.
Yeah.
Very fine levels of dough of phila, like maybe, I don't know, like maybe like 10 phila or something, like on top or on the bottom. But it's
Philo like layers of dough.
layers of dough, very
Fine,
and
yes,
thin
yes.
layers of dough.
Okay.
So now, as you see, we have put the yogurt inside, and now we will put the feta cheese. I will use, of course, my hands, because as my grandmama said, if you don't put your hands, the food will not taste good.
Of course. Ayurvedic or one Brahmin, I was attending his, not really workshop, but he was sharing his teachings, and he also made a soup, and he said 5 elements, 5 fingers, energies. Hindu Brahmin.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
of course. This is important.
We're all connected.
This is energy. We are made from energy.
Well, food, if you don't make it with love, it's not good. That's what I have seen. And also, I am so proud of being from Asia Minor and from Izmirni, and Pondos. I have all of that energy of my grandmamas inside and my great grandmas.
The very first video I made here, 2018, because that was absolutely new chapter in my workshop attending stuff. It was those like generous breakfasts we are having here always, and you made this special oatmeal.
Oh yes,
that is people can see in archives, also coming from your grandma recipe.
Well, we put a lot of herbs, and it's very important for all the senses to tickle, you see, because it's very important, to get all of the vitamins, whatever vitamins
minerals,
we can, of course, minerals. So I have a little special thing that I do because I love holistic cooking and I love my grains. So I love oatmeal. So I put oatmeal everywhere.
Yes,
and
me too.
I really believe that it's really, really good for us. Now you start putting your love through your fingers. And of course, the hand must be clean. We must say
Of course.
this.
I like to say always that hands, this is extension of our heart.
Yes.
So when as we were talking, you can consider it cooking show, but as Mia says, everyone does this. But this is a storytelling.
It's a storytelling, yes, and it's the sharing of our heritage, and our heritage is so important. I mean, it goes through
passing
the
grandmothers' wisdom, and
it goes through the generations, and it goes through the children. And even though we who do not have children, it doesn't matter because we have relatives, we have goddaughters, godsons, we have friends of friends, and in the communities that. Oh, now look how fluffy it has become. Really nice and fluffy. We use the whole flour. It's really important to make it, you see, be like
Yes,
like a pillow
more.
or something. Okay,
So here we
you
put
start
olive oil and
Yes.
on top a little bit.
a little bit of flour,
Flour.
so it won't stick.
Yes.
And you spread it out. Thank you,
Special part of.
I love.
This is an art.
Yes, it is.
I consider when I cook, it's like I'm creating art.
Yes.
For women, actually, we are creators. And this is very important to create. And this is also part of creativity.
Now we are ready to put it in the oven. You can also preheat it.
Yes.
It cooks like around approximately an hour, or maybe like 45 to 50 minutes. You can just see it again with your eye. Okay. To
180, how many degrees?
Yeah, 180 is good.
Okay.
Okay. And what my grandmama said, always we do this. Okay. See? It's actually a miracle that there is crust on top and crust under. Let's try. What do you think? Aristo. Really?
Nostimo.
Yes, those words I learned. Aristo is excellent. Nostimo is delicious. Healthy. Healthy.
Healthy.
No.
You know.